guys, what's happening over there in Jamaica? Well, I know this morning you guys felt earthquakes back to back, magnitude 6.8 earthquake, and that affected countries like the Bahamas, Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba. That's just an earthquake that occurred this morning around 12:49 p.m., which is actually today. So we're actually looking at that. So it was not only Jamaica, because I know I got a lot of calls from Jamaica asking me about it. It was not only Jamaica, but you felt two earthquakes this morning, and we're gonna get into that right now. As a matter of fact, let's take a look in the Jamaica Gleaner and see what's happening here. It's back to back earthquakes felt in Jamaica. A lot of persons across Jamaica said that they felt the earthquake. So two back-to-back earthquakes were felt in Jamaica on Sunday morning. The earthquake unit at the University of the West Indies, Mona, says a moderate earthquake of preliminary 5.6 located approximately 152 kilometers north of Ocho Rios, St. Anne, was reported at 10:50 a.m. this morning. So this was a 5.6 magnitude. And like I said, if you're not living near the epicenter, you're not going to feel it. But a lot of persons reported feeling it this morning. 5.6 is large still on the scale. All right, that was 10:50 a.m. this morning. Leave your comments in the section below. Then, of course, it was felt across several parishes, like I said, because this is a big one. Still, it's 5.6 and it had a focal depth of 14.6 kilometers. All right. Meanwhile, there was another earthquake which was felt at 11:50 a.m. And the earthquake unit says the strong earthquake of preliminary magnitude 6.5 was located approximately 150 kilometers north of Ocho Rios, St. Anne's again. All right. So two earthquake, and this one was also felt across several parishes. And if you know where that earthquake occurred, of course you're going to feel it. Leave your comments in the section below, like I said. We right here, that's where the stars mark. That's the epicenter, just south of Santiago in Cuba. So you know you're gonna feel it. And if you look at all the blue lines, the outer blue lines of the quake, these are areas where persons would have felt the earthquake. So it's not only in Jamaica, but also in South Florida and the Bahamas. If you look at if you look at that. So South Florida is just up here. South Florida is right here. Jamaica is here in the thick of things, and you have the Bahamas just on the outline there. So you actually know that Bahamas, those in the Bahamas, would have felt the quake as well this morning, and that's the epicenter right there. And if you're looking at Jamaica, Jamaica is just on the outline right here. All right, so that's where it took place this morning. 6.8 magnitude earthquake shakes Cuba after hurricanes and blackouts. Right, so this is debris from a building apparently damaged by the hurricane. This was from the hurricane, not the earthquake. And we're looking at the earthquake today. A 6.8 magnitude earthquake shook eastern Cuba on Sunday after weeks of hurricane blackouts that had left the island reeling. So that one was the one that you felt at 11:50 a.m. this morning in Jamaica. The epicenter of the quake was located 25 miles south of Maso, Cuba, according to a report by United States Geological Survey. All right, the rumbling was felt across the eastern stretch of Cuba, including the bigger cities like Santiago de Cuba. There were no immediate reports of damage or injuries. Residents in Santiago, Cuba's second largest city, were left shaken on Sunday. All right, and this here information persons here talking about what happened. So Cuba actually got the full brunt of this hurricane. Cuba actually got the full brunt of this earthquake, 6.8 magnitude quake. And so it was felt in Jamaica, in the Bahamas, in South Florida as well. Some persons told me that buildings were shaking in South Florida. They felt it.
At the Tsunami Warning Center, I don't see anything showing up here on the tsunami page, but it looks like it may be offline. Well, it's working right now. No tsunami warning, advisory, watch, or threat from this earthquake, but it's actually a pretty decent sized quake there across the area, and I'm sure quite a few folks felt it here across the area to the east. Let's see if we got any reports coming in from this earthquake. Very minimal at best here, but maybe not a whole lot of people just in the mood to report it. It does look like maybe even a few folks there in Miami, Florida, reported feeling that earthquake.
And guys, like I often tell you, you do not know when an earthquake is going to occur. You can't predict earthquakes. You can know when a tsunami is going to move based on the epicenter of an earthquake, the depth of an earthquake, the strength of the earthquake. But in terms of when the earthquake is going to occur, you will not know. So that's the information that we got this morning. So As always, guys, take it easy. We'll always be here to share information when things occur. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comment in the section below so we can know which area in Jamaica you actually felt the quake. Thanks for watching.